everyone, it's me, Jacques. First off, look at my last vlog. Now look at me now. Look at the last vlog. Look at me. Something's different, isn't it? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I chopped off the forest since the last video. Yeah, I was starting to getting a little woolly over there, so I had to cut the hair. But I just wanted to say hello to all of you. As you know, since my last video, I'm starting to do vlogs, which are video logs, which mean I'm becoming very lazy and can't type stuff, and I'm getting so busy that I don't have time to sit down and actually type what I think. So I decided to take a couple of minutes, grab the camera, express myself, give you an update about my life, and get you engaged into my life. And I get engaged in yours. So today's topic, actually, last week's topic was about religion. I don't know what I was thinking there. Starting off my major vlog talking about religion. But some of you did respond, and I do appreciate you coming in and letting me know that you were interested in what I said. And some of you also posted replies that were very helpful, and I appreciate you guys coming in. And for those of you, it's not on my Facebook page, but those of you who want to see it again, you could go back on Facebook, look at my previous video about religion, and that was an interesting topic. But this week, I'm going to go into something completely different. I'm going to talk about something that I do every single day, and that I've been so happy to have discovered, and I'm glad that is in my life, and I'm talking about creativity. Creativity. Actually, creativity is something that is hard to describe. I'm telling you, when you sit down and you think about it, it's any one of you out there who are creative or have done anything creative, music, graphic design, video editing, photography, even culinary cooking and having good tasting food and stuff like that. Anything related to being creative is so elusive. It's like it appears and you get inspired, or even in writing and music and all that stuff. It just happens. You don't know where it comes from. It just comes, for me, it randomly comes at like 4 o'clock in the morning while I'm in the middle of sleeping. Something kicks me and I get up and I'm like, okay, let me get up and go type this up or do this design, or this is how I can tackle that web issue. It just happens like that, and I don't know how to explain it. But I want to talk about how I came to the realization that I actually was creative, and hopefully this will help you figure out your inner creativity and figure out what you're able to do and figure out what is it you are meant to do in this world and in this life. Well, for me, I figured out I was creative actually when I actually left my previous job and decided to start doing this full time. Like most of us, when you start looking for a job, you get in there, you start doing work to pay off bills, to pay for this house, to pay off for a lifestyle and enjoy your life after work. But many of times we do not look at our work as being a source of fulfillment. You know, we do it to do what we need to get done. And sometimes you're fulfilled and sometimes you're not. But work is not, you spend eight hours a day or more someplace, but you don't really quite care what happens there. You just want to get home and enjoy that moment. Well, for me, creativity started coming in when I decided to leave that environment. Not saying my last job was awful, but you start figuring out that you're beginning, if you are in a creative field and you think you're a creative mind, when you start being given like assignments or projects or things of that nature, and you're like dump things and expected to get things done at a specific timeline, creativity just does not function that way. It just comes to you in random times, and when you are put in that situation, you're not able to do things the way you feel they need to be done. And now I digress. That's a long, I even stuttered a little bit a few minutes ago because I was losing my train of thought, but I'm coming back. You get to a point where you just need to have control over your design and your ability to do things. And for me, I decided to leave so that I could be on my own and figure things out. And when I decided to do that, the interesting thing happened. I started figuring out that I actually have more skills than what I thought I did. I was so used to being like in a rat race, following things, getting things done, that I didn't have time to hone in and figure out what am I good at, and doing projects not because I had a deadline to do it, but doing projects because I wanted to be better at something. So when I first came out, the first thing I decided to do is photography. I grabbed the camera, and I always noticed when I take a picture, I wanted pictures to look a certain way, and my little point and shoot just didn't look the way I wanted my shots to look like. So I just bought a better camera that made me, I'm a control freak that I can adjust things and make things look the way I want to. And I started learning photography, and I started looking at subjects differently and the nature differently. It made me look at the world differently because I didn't even notice birds or nature until I grabbed this camera, and it helped me. And then as time went, I found myself wanting to learn video. And if you notice, I've been posting a whole bunch of silly things, but I've been trying to figure out how to convey messages through video. And sometimes I realize things on TV that you don't realize before. Is how scenes move fluidly. Even though there's multiple cuts or multiple shots, they made it look fluid. And now when I'm doing my videos, I'm thinking about how to make my shots fluid. It evolves. Your realization of creativity and your ability evolves as what you need to learn gets more and more apparent. And I'd said all of this stuff just to say, if you have a feeling that you want to be creative or something that you want to do, not even in a creative field, you want to do with your life, go out there on the limb, experiment. Don't go out there trying to become a millionaire or trying to be the next big such and such. Explore for the sake of your knowledge and becoming a better person in whatever it is you want to do. Don't look towards wealth to be the thing that makes you happy. Look towards knowledge and understanding and being better at your craft, that being the thing that makes you happy. So that is just my little point of view. It may change when I have kids. I might get out of all this create stuff and I'm like, I need to take care of these children, not this stuff. But right now, while I'm in this stage of my life, I'm looking towards exploring and figuring out between now to the day I die. I want to figure out all the creative things I'm capable of doing. Pretty soon I'll be branching to music just to see what I can do there. Who knows? I don't know. But I digress. That's done. I'm over with that. Now it's your turn. You tell me, what are your hobbies? Are you creative? Are you not creative? What are some things you're interested in and you just have not tried to do? And one of the things that I would tell you to do at the end of this video, go out there, find something creative that you enjoy doing and do it. All right? Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Take care. Peace.